this is the next stage of the European tour, really, isn't it? It's quite. Do you enjoy going around to promote your entry? Because I think you did have some.
Yes.
So London's the next step. What's it been like going around Europe to promote Blackpink?
I personally love it because every city has its own flair and its own culture, and it gives you a lot of inspiration. You meet all the fans, you meet everybody's involved, and everybody's so excited in such a good mood. And coming to London is really special because I was born here, and so I love this city. And yes, yes.
Your album Silver into Gold has literally just been released.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about the music that's on it? What's the kind of style that you've gone with?
Well, Silver into Gold is really a mix between pop, jazz, rock, and soul. It kind of has elements of a lot of genres, and therefore it's actually an album, with a song for everybody.
You had to record it in 5 days?
5 days.
Talk us through that. What was it like? Was it just you in a box for 5 days?
Well, yeah, it was kind of, we've all been workaholics. For 5 days I had to sing 12 hours all the time, and it was very intense, but it was a great experience. Although on day 5 I was really exhausted, and yeah.
I can imagine. What are your best and worst memories of your 3 years in New York City? Is there some highlights you have either way? Some bad times and a good time. What was it like?
Well, one of the worst moments actually was when I had to move out of my old apartment, and the lease ended, and I had 1 week left, and I didn't have a new apartment. And I actually thought, okay, and so you probably have to sleep one night on the street, and you don't know where to put your stuff, you don't know where to put your furniture, you have nowhere to go. And one day before I had to move out, I got a new apartment. So I was like this all the time. And one of the best moments was, acting and being on stage at my school, and then performing at the bitter end for the first time ever in New York. Yeah.
So, of course, you said you were born here, but do you come back often? How many times have you been here?
I've been here quite often. I lived here for 4 years, and I was born in Richmond, so it's not really the city center, but it's still London. And yeah, I've come here quite often because a friend of mine lives here still, and I visit her, and I love London.
Do you feel like a bit of a special connection with London though, because it's where you were born and you still have ties there? Is it special to come back?
Yes, it is, always. And London is so beautiful. Every time I you drive around the city and you see all these buildings, and it's so nice. Yeah.
And you met Stefan Brad as well, haven't you, in the last couple of days? So, did he give you any tips and advice? I suppose, he's basically been there and done it all now. So, did he give you any information?
He's a very busy man, and I believe also that he's kind of, doing is a little bit distant to the whole thing now because he's not involved anymore. So I have not gotten any advice from him. Only a good luck.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Well, right.
Is it possible to enjoy all these events that you do before, the actual big Eurovision night, or do you just find yourself getting a bit stressed sometimes with it?
I enjoy it more than I feel stressed. Obviously, I've never been in these kind of situations. Nobody knew me, and now it's a lot. It's just a lot of interviews that you have to give in multiple languages, But I really love it, and it's really fun. And it's so great speaking English right now because it gives this thing, like a new flair almost.
And one question I'd really like to ask is, we all saw the moment on stage.
Yeah.
For you, what went through your mind? What was that first reaction of, right, what happened? What did you think? What was going on?
Well, before that happened, I was really sad. I really tried not to cry because I really wanted to go to Vienna, and it was a dream, and it dashed right then and there. And then he said, you can go. I'm like, well, this is so weird. It's just so weird. I didn't know what to feel. Should I feel happy now? Does Germany want this? Is it fair?
Yeah, you asked that question to the audience. Do you really want this? And
they gave a good response, but still,
when you were in the supercar, that's a really good response on one, really.
And I was second all night, so kind of, yeah. But still, given the circumstances, it was just weird.
It's unique.
It's very unique, Yes.
And has that given you maybe some, I don't know, kind of experience, you know, of something that you could never predict to happen? You can't go and throw yourself into this situation. Does it give you a bit of experience about competitions and, you know, things that might happen?
Well, yeah, it definitely showed me that everything is possible. You know, and things can change in the last second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, before you sing for us, if it's okay, we've got a message for the readers, people who are watching this interview, and is there a message you'd like to give?
Yes. Thank you for all your beautiful support. I'm really happy to share this experience with you, and I cannot wait to spend a great evening with you guys in Vienna.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And,